Hey, welcome back to RePenWolf-Gaming, and sorry about the abrupt confusion, I guess, on my part. I think I pressed the load button instead of the save button. That's probably what happened. So, yeah, make sure we save correctly, and this is our previous save, so, yeah. We're going to put one here, too. Why not? Keep them separate. So this is 16/12/2022. That's 15/12. Looks good to me. And yeah, we'll get back to it since I made that mistake. Might as well keep going. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Yeah, it's totally lovely. It's right, I gotta change back the music. So we started over before, so let's go every day is night and continue from there. There. All done. Commencing simulation is probably like one of my more favorite ones. Feeling better. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, damn it. Now, welcome back. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you too. Huh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers. See, these sounds have been going on all night, and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to. Who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Betty wants some beer. What the hell? I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Okay, 2 beers. 2 Bronsons, 1 Powder Delta, 2 Flannergads, 4 Camertrines. Mixed. That's 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, jeez. Why is it so abrupt? I don't understand. Is that like a sound glitch? Drive me wild, maybe we won't be running you anymore. Okay, sir, here you go. Thank you. Man, after work, beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same, nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6k people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6k people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone do that. I don't know if it's the same person. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel though. I see. So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have any criminal past? No. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying, "Miss Thompson's a cunt." Damn. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. Yeah. That's, She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. That sounds like a terrible teacher. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. But it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. It's that crazy lady that our boss had to kick out. Oh yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes. We hired a new employee and she showed the higher ups some designs. After a couple talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Maybe I should have took some allergies. After a couple talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. The designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a red teeny. 2 red teenies it is then. It's a popular drink. It's probably one of our better sellers too. Let's see. 6 Adelides. 3 powdered deltas. 1 Cametrine, aged and mixed. Okay. And then 6 Adelides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 powdered deltas. 1 Cametrine, aged, mixed. 2 Brantinis. There you go. There's such a whippy taste in drinks deal. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. Missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Yeah, same here. My psychology degree, or associates anyway, in moving towards psychology. Maybe I should have just finished it out. But maybe I should have picked something more of the STEM field. Something on your mind? That girl that that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now, she fits the unkept cutie category so well that it's almost painful. So cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe. It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I was gonna kick her. Why do you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. And apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. It's, if she has potential, I'm not going to let her waste it. That's... Ugh. That's gross. People trying to get into your business and how you live your life. It's like... And Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Unsolicited advice and things like that, I think. Maybe it just takes, like, being in the right mindset to get that kind of advice. But I'm always open to criticism myself, so bring it on. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope. I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Well, I guess they're... If I think about it, they're in like a a textiles clothing industry, right? So it's all about fashion. They have to kind of make critiques and comments about fashion. If you look at this guy, he's wearing like a vest, a tie. She's wearing like a half coat with a sweater, which is different fashion, you know? They definitely, and like neat hairstyles, very kempt, right? Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There's also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. The kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on just their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing. You actually made that sound weird as hell. You guys have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. Which is normal in some senses, right? You make an impression on people based on patterns in the way you think, right? It's the human condition, or being human is just looking for patterns in life, right? But I think where people go wrong is when they hold those to be reality, right? So it's more about probability, in my opinion. And there's always something that can go against probability. So I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when you said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said, like you like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. She's very perceptive, apparently. I mean, if you work in the industry of clothing, I guess it makes sense, right? Trying to see if you're in business, I suppose, figuring out what the other person wants is probably pretty useful. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or he acts like one, in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. Is she a veterinarian, or is she... my judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. I don't know, she seems kind of spot on. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. I'll have, spot on to be like a cop, like law enforcement. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then, 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you, shut up. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I guess he doesn't like manly drinks. Maybe something girly? This is where I start we have the cash to experiment, right? So, from what I remember, if you give somebody it's more about like giving the person what they want than what they ask for sometimes. And this guy didn't ask for that type of drink. But let's go with what happens when you don't do that. You just give them what they say. So 2 drinks, manly drinks. Those... I don't know if we've given a pile driver before. We'll get a reaction out of this one way or another, right? It's and mixed. There's our pile driver. And let's give them something different. I mean, they only asked for manly, right? So we'll give a different drink that's not the same. So we've given Mars Blast before. I I kind of want to try a crevice spike, but that seems too early. And those are too cheap. We gotta get them buying something. A pile driver and a suplex, like we're in WWE. Yeah. This is for me. 2, 3, and on the rocks and mixed. Oh, I messed something up. Bronson extract, 4 of those. 3 flanner guides. 3 karmatrines. On the rocks and mixed. There we go. Here. Now drink. Ugh. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. So maybe in the future we won't give him a manly drink. Maybe something more girly. Jill? First year of high school, the guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later, just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me for the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. Better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me the most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer. I see nobody making a fuss about that. Wait, what? Really, the Girl Scouts actually teach you how to skin deer? That was more about like Girl Scout cookies and things like that. Oh. You learn something new every day. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Wait, internet antenna? Maybe like a wireless antenna, yeah? Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late. Whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. I feel like I'm not saying it right. Hello, Joe. Hey, it's Stella. Hey, Stella, you here for another round of drinks today? Not really. Let's just around the neighborhood and, right. Anyway, she's very, tsundere, I think that's the word, right? Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house and thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you do would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. That's super thoughtful. Yeah, at first I thought she was more stuck up, but she can be really nice. Well, it's nothing really. Newscaster. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal the information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh god, say. I wonder if she'll be alright. Alright, hello Jamie. Yeah, I hope Say will be okay. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for their best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Okay, what's a Mars Blast? I like people who are a little bit more straightforward. I mean, Stella's okay. I can get around it, but it could be an issue sometimes. Mars Blast starts with an M. Make sure we pick the right one. Spicy, manly, and strong. At least he has taste, you know? Chemistry and all blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blast I've always seen poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? And again, the whole red planet thing is still its sixth name. Streamer Chat, VR, can't believe I'm, myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chat. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Change the subject a bit. Have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Hey boss. The explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. Not exactly. I think if you've been around an airport long enough, you can hear the screech of planes all the time. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Yeah, it's pretty true, right? Which means like government testing, maybe? Huh? Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days. He always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has been closed like that. Something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know, maybe it's the hour, maybe it's the fact that this news is making an unusually big stink of it. Let's hope I'm overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah. I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Let's give him a beer. One powder Delta, 2 Flanagan, 4 Camotrine, and mixed. It's like perfect timing on the music though. Where did I go from here? Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Give enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Another theory was that alcohol would kill bacteria and other contaminants inside drinking water, because they didn't know about microscopic bits that could harm the person. So, but alcohol inside it would kill pretty much everything and make it safe for consumption, potable even. No, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading. I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that knew someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. I think that's what they do with AI, right? They let them branch and self-govern themselves, and they figure out which one's the best, and then they start over again. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out that their physical bodies are still alive in here instead of living in a place where there's no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words "burn the brain." Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. I don't know about like the metaphysics about that kind of thing, but I imagine that if you made a clone of yourself or at a brain upload, right? They might have kind of a similar arrangement, but the fact is they don't have the same atoms, right? Or the same particles of energy that you would have. So technically, that person that's a clone is different, right? It's not the original; it's a copy. So that copy is not the original, right? If that makes sense. So it'd be a different person. But is it different enough is the question. And I don't know if it really matters. I think it'd be more ethical to maybe it'd be more like twins, right? So anyway, we're playing a video game, right? There's enough philosophical discussion in the video game. We'll get back to other philosophical discussions. Yeah. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done. You want to stay here? Seems the streets are quite restless. Oh, excuse me. I'm doing word salad again. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about a gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. Sure, she doesn't mind. So, what will be the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one of the piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu. Oh, that's the table thing, right? From the Japanese blanket table thing? Yeah. The heater, the space heater. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss. I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but kotatsu? Not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. The Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer. Yeah. No more dancing. Well, I'm tired. What do you do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't you worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. And we did good today. Total earnings, I guess that's in total of what we, like the week's haul, right? And we made $7.90 for the store, or the bar. 0 mistakes, so we get 30% commission. We get $230. Tips of $350. So, about average, you know. Flawless service bonus, and get a nice wall pattern or something. The game is rewarding us for just playing the game. So today's transfer was close to $1,500, and we got $5,000 in the bank. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use Nano Camo to customize your room. Click to dismiss this room. No notifications or reminders. What's a Nano Camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Yeah, that's cool. So let's buy that fan, right? So I don't forget. Beer on discount. Mula tea, shoulder massager. You know, I always wanted those piston massagers. I really need to get one. Beer on discount. That's not cheap at all. $1,000. Maybe it's like for multiple drinks. Joker Cyclone. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though. Really, really good. I think this is what we want. So, hopefully, anyway. Mega Christmas tree. We're in December, so maybe we should get one soon. Maybe another day from now. Night of the ID Snatchers, a movie poster. Huh. That's funny. Mananeki Neko, cute playhouses. Okay. Okay. I think we'll call it here, since I made like 2 episodes. So let's make sure I've actually recorded. Yeah. So I think we're going into the next day. So we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you liked what you saw and you want to see more. Later.